Alright, hey guys, and welcome. This is going to be very different from what I typically do, but I'm going to be making a Miraculous Ladybug episodes tier list from season 1 to 4 because I, as you already don't know, love the show a lot. And the reason why it's going to 1 to 4 is because I have not seen every episode of season 5 and slash or most of the episodes are not released yet. So it wouldn't make sense for me to do season 5 if like a lot of the episodes aren't released and I'm probably seeing them out of order. So yeah, this is gonna be season 1 to 4, and I'll probably make another tier list later about like villains, but like this is specifically about their episodes. So yeah, this is gonna be my personal opinion, and I'm gonna be basing it off of if the episode made me feel something, aka if it pandered towards Luca Colfane, or if it's like gives a lot to either the story of like the overarching story, or to shipping, because that's what all Miraculous Ladybug is all about. Let's be honest here, shipping. So yeah, let's get started. I think all these are ordered by the character names of like I know I can recognize the villain, and from the villain I can recognize like the episode, but like it's gonna be confusing since the episodes and villains are basically two different things. So I'm going based off the episodes. It's just using the villains to distinguish what episodes are which. And yeah, this is made from tiermaker.com. You can find this by searching it up. And yeah, I'll just get started. A Nazi. I think it was pretty C tier. Drawing off it on the back because it introduced actually no, B tier. Because it introduced, I don't know how to distinguish A to B, but I'll look it up later on. Because I feel like a Nazi was one of the episodes where it was first introduced as what's his name? The friend of Adrian, Neo. That was the first time he got miraculous, and that's when they distinguished he as the turtle holder. Anyman. Did anything happen here? I think. I think it actually was a pretty good episode, though, objectively speaking. Actually, I don't know how to rank these so far. I would say a Nazi and this guy are B tiers. And I'm saying that he's greater than a Nazi in B tier because this was one of the episodes where they could have lost, and Hawkmoth could have genuinely won if he was smarter and played better. This is the Animal Man. I remember nothing from that episode. I remember absolutely nothing. This is when Chloe got turned into the evil Ladybug, and I also don't remember anything from this. I'm gonna put it in the F tier. Backwarder though, I think a solid B tier. Like first on the B tier. Nah, I'm gonna give it A tier. Probably low A tier, but A tier. Mostly because this episode was one of the ones where, again, Hawkmoth could have won. He akumatized a special individual where she knew like the information of the holder and the gatekeeper of the miraculous, and it was actually a really good episode in terms of story. Well, okay, story it barely affected it, but like overall, it was a pretty solid episode. I like this episode a lot as well. Probably bottom of B tier. Mostly because they introduced her grandfather, which I liked a lot as a character. And yeah. I forgot his name though. Grandpa Marinette. Bufana! F tier. I remember nothing. Actually, D tier. Introduced her grandmother. That's it. That's all I can say about the episode. And I don't particularly like her grandmother, but her grandfather was a man, and I loved him. Bubbler. I think this was the first ever episode of the series, and I give it a solid C tier considering it was like the first episode. The Bubbler was such a huge hit, where it was like it gave off like what the whole overarching story would be like. Captain something F tier. I don't remember you at all. Cat Blanc 8 S tier. I don't give a damn. If you guys don't know, Cat Blanc episode. Oh my god. It gave nothing to the story, but also everything to the story. It was an episode of Timeline where it went over like what would happen if they knew each other's identity. Adrian found out Marinette, and then Cat Blanc was the outcome of the series of events that followed. And holy shit, was that episode one of my favorites. Oh my god. Makes me feel so much. This one, I don't remember the name. Crimson something, I think. That was what Natalie turned into. But I think it's a solid... I think it's A tier. Low A tier. But it's because it's the season finale. Or like semi-season finale. The second episode to the season finale. So I'm giving it right there. Because it's actually a pretty good episode. I'm looking at this one. I'm trying to think of what this one is. I don't know. Adrian's wearing like a cap, I think. Adrian's wearing a cap, that's all I can tell. I don't particularly see anything in this. How do I... What? Let me zoom in on this. Where is it? This doesn't help. I don't know what this episode is. If it had the name of the episode, I'd know exactly what it is, but I can't tell, so I'm giving an F tier. This one's Wishmaker. No, not Wishmaker. This is... Yeah, this is Wishmaker. It's where the brother on Christmas Day. I give it like a C tier. Not the worst, not the best. It was kind of funny. Collector, high A tier. Definitely A tier. Actually S tier, fuck it. Low S tier, but season 2, episode 1, I think. And it was the episode where they revealed that even though it was obvious, Adrian's father was Hawkmoth, and went over like his plan to stay under the radar. I don't know what this episode is, so F tier. Captain... Okay, so this is about Impact, where Julika got her first Akuma, or got her first Miraculous, or at least first showing of it. Also, well, I don't know what this episode is. It's literally... It doesn't help. This photo does not help. It's just Cat Noir holding a fist. It doesn't help at all. Okay. Heart something. I don't remember anything from this episode. So I'll give it an F tier. Yeah. F tier. Because I'm basing off of the episodes and not the character. I'll do a separate video for the like actual enemies itself, because that's a completely different list. Not Owl. I give it another A tier for that one. Hawkmoth could have won. First time the teacher got akumatized, and it was a pretty solid plan, and it actually revealed like both of them having to take off the Miraculous in front of each other, but they had their eyes closed, so it's not bad. This is the one where their fencing teacher got akumatized, right? Give it an E tier. I don't remember anything from it and didn't particularly like it. Ooh, wait, okay. I need to just place it here for now, because I need to scroll up. This is the... Yes! This is where her whole family got akumatized. I love this episode more than the collector. Mostly because Tiki went on... Tiki was off the fucking chain, and she did whatever the hell she wanted, and I loved it. Give this one an E tier. This is, what's it called? Chloe's butler got akumatized because he was fired. Literally, he was fired, even though he gets told he's fired every day. So it was alright. But at least I remember it, unlike these ones where I barely remember anything. I love this one. S tier. High S tier. High S tier. High. Higher than the family. This is when the creator was like, alright, let's pander towards Luca Colfane. First time he got his Miraculous. And it was an episode where Marinette was being a blind shit and didn't realize, gave the Miraculous of the Snake over to Adrian, who let them both fail, I think over 2,000 times. And then afterwards, Luca comes in and is like, "Hi, I'm conveniently here." And then he was like, "Why don't you give it to Luca?" Takes the man 3 tries and he wins. Love the episode though, beautiful. I complain about it. It's a great episode. This one's also a really good episode. I think I don't know what the name of the episode was. I forgot, but it was another what if like Cat Blanc, where it goes around showing what if Adrian and Marinette knew each other's identity. I think in this case, Adrian all no this case, Marinette found out Adrian's. In Cat Blanc, Adrian's found Marinette's. I like Cat Blanc better than this one though. This one was like a nice episode. I give it a solid B tier. Mostly because I like the painter guy, and his whole shtick wasn't that he was following Hawkmoth's order unlike everyone else so far. His whole shtick was, I want Marinette to love me. Please help me. And literally what that was. Get revenge on Chloe and make Marinette love him. Love him as a character. I think it was episode as a whole was wholesome. This episode was ballin'. Top of A tier. Good feedback from what's his face? Like gave story to the origination of the how the Miraculous got into hand of Wong Fu, and was a pretty solid episode. In terms of stories, actually should be S tier, but like I like Collector more than I didn't really like this episode overall. I feel like it was a good episode. I just didn't like it. Ooh, introduction to high A tier. High A tier. There we go. High A tier. When they introduced Adrian's cousin Felix. Oh my god, I love him. You guys will understand more in season 5. But the episode as a whole, when they first introduced him, was good. He he straight up outplayed everyone in that episode, and I loved it. Fright Angle, E tier. I barely remember anything. Frozo, I give you like a C tier. You weren't bad. It gave like, I guess a bonding. I like it more than this one, but it gave like a bonding of like I guess of Ladybug and Cat Noir, because they were having issues as partners, and then that one helped reestablish like their bond. Ooh, Furious Fu, middle of A tier. He got akumatized because he was visiting after losing his memory, and he got mad at, I think, he got mad at the Guardian because a new Guardian came around and was trying to get the Miraculous back. And overall, it was a really good episode. It wasn't my favorite, but like it was a pretty good one overall. I don't remember this one was. This photo does not help at all, and it doesn't tell me exactly what it is either. So I'm gonna just put you into A tier. Actually, I should make a new tier. How do I make a new tier? Alignment chart. Can I make a new tier? Okay, yeah, I can add a new tier. Okay, add a row below in the label it. I don't remember episode. I also can't spell, but I don't remember episode tier. Where this one I don't know. Like it should be I don't know episode. I don't know episode name. That one I don't know, and then there was another one. This one I didn't know. These two and this one. I can't really rank these three since I don't know what episode they were correlated to. But yeah. This is Gamer 2.0. I think it's a solid B tier, like middle of B tier. Cause Marinette was stressing out over a lot of things, and this one like just was a friendly reminder of an episode to like don't work yourself to the bone. It's really nice. This one is regular gamer. I think F tier. F tier is basically the F and E tier episodes where I was like, either I don't remember or I just don't. I don't care. It provided nothing for the story. And both E and F tier are basically the same, but these I'm ranking them based on like which episode I remember more of, which is these. Wait, this is another Felix episode, is it not? Wait a second. Was there 2 episodes Felix came into? Felix came into this one. And then Felix also came into this one. I mean, both were good episodes. Both are going to be in A tier. But what's the difference between these two? I don't remember. Huh. Hard for me to judge that. Gigantitan F tier. I absolutely thought it was stupid and hated the whole concept of him akumatizing a baby who didn't understand what the fuck it was doing akumatized, and yeah. Now there are 2 ice cream episodes, and thank God I remember them. This one is like a funny one. I'll give it in C tier. This one is an S tier episode because I thought it was fucking hilarious. So in the context, Cat Noir and Marinette were having struggles with like, hey, I can't get Adrian to love me, and then he was like, I can't get Ladybug to like me either. So here we go. This episode was them going on a date, essentially, a friend date, and then just having a time of their life. Andre the Ice Cream Man saw that and he was like, hey, wait, you guys can't hang out together. That's not part of my ship. And they got akumatized and went on a rampage, and I thought that was hilarious. This one is a solid A tier. It's when the butler got akumatized over doing his job improperly. Adrian couldn't go Cat Noir, and Adrian learned a lot in the episode. I can't remember exactly what, but like, he trusts Ladybug. His father had to give up willingly in order to like save his son, and I think it was a really solid episode. Actually, I'll give it like right here. I hated this one. Like, I just straight up hated this episode. This episode is about Rose getting her Miraculous, and I thought it was completely stupid because I just hated the whole idea. This one I also barely remember. I don't remember anything of. Yeah. Hackermon. No, this is not Hacker. Wait, is this Hacker? No, this is something else. But like, it's solid A tier as well. It went over them eliminating who are the possible Ladybug and Miraculous holders, and it was a solid plan overall. This one I can't distinguish what episode that is. Heartseeker. I think it's a good episode. I just preferably don't like it, so I'll give it like bottom of A tier. Or bottom of B tier. It was a good episode. I just didn't prefer it, actually. Move this one higher up because I like this one more. This one was when the little girl got akumatized for being bullied. I don't really care for it. Kakigori, first one where Kagami got hurt. I like that episode a lot, actually. This is when Marinette's cousin, nephew, uncle, whatever came over, became a chef. Chloe sabotaged his food. He lost the competition, got akumatized. I don't care about the episode. Koroneko! I remember this episode. S tier. Cat Noir went on a whole different personality trip, all so that to make Ladybug fall for her, and it worked. But also, in order to like save Paris, it had to not work, and I loved it. This one's also a really solid episode that I loved a lot. Like, the Kwamis went on a rampage. Marinette took all the Miraculous on a last bit gamble, and I loved it. Lady Wi-Fi, don't care. This is when I like this episode. It was like a solid A tier. Definitely a solid A tier. Namora went on her own mission to try to get the Miraculous to herself, and then as a result, Hawkmoth held Cat Noir, and then Ladybug held Namora, and they both had to give up the chance to get each other's Miraculous in order to save their partners. Really wholesome. This is Lie. I think it was a pretty solid episode, low A tier. But I, for one, didn't like it. It was a good episode, though. Commander. I remember things from it. It was alright, C tier. I don't know which one that is. Oh, this is the final. This has to be the final episode where, like, Namora was first introduced, and I loved it. I hated this episode. This is the one where the fucking short girl got her Miraculous of the mouse, and then I just also did not like it. Mime, didn't care for you. Queen Bee was a solid episode. Like, it was like really solid, like middle of A tier. I think this was after Heartseeker, if I remember correctly. This one was stupid. Pigeon, I don't care for. Another pigeon, I don't care for. All the pigeons sucked, honestly. I love this episode. S tier. This is Forgotten. No, this is... I forgot the name of it. But, a whole episode about them having amnesia, and then, like, revealing it to each other, but then having everything erased. Solid episode, though. Solid episode. This is with Lila and them, so I give it a solid A tier. Not bad. Kagami got akumatized because Lila was with Adrian, and then she went on a fucking murder spree to try to stab her, and I loved it. Okay, I mixed up my episodes. This one should be in the place of Hackerson. Wait, are these are both the same episode? Cause no, okay, Haxon is different. Haxon is like lower A tier. So this episode is Haxen, where they hacked Rotom, whatever the robot guy is, and then made him evil again so that they can control him and get the miraculous. This one is where Style Queen came back, and they used this feather Akuma, whatever it's called, and spied on them to figure out who had each other miraculous. So I had these episodes mixed up. Disco Man is actually a funny episode. I think low B tier. In terms of like seeing things happen, it should be higher. I do like the episode a lot though. It was boring, but I liked it. Because it also revealed a lot of miraculous holders before the episodes came out. And it also revealed who had the miraculous of the monkey, which was Kim. Why I remember his name particularly, I do not know. I'm sorry if you guys heard that. This is the football episode. I honestly didn't care much about it. It was a solid A tier episode, though. It's not bad at all because it also introduced a lot of new miraculous holders. Like both of these really like showed a lot of miraculous holders, like solid episodes. Actually, I'll put them both at low A. Pharaoh with the. Is that the one where he had the power? I don't know. Is that in the... No, that's in the later season. So Pharaoh as its whole, I don't care for. He was reintroduced in season 5 though, but I'm not going to cover that. This is Photograph Man. I don't care for because he was a super fan of Crocodile Guy and didn't really matter. That one didn't matter. Princess Fragrance, I think was a solid like C tier episode. Again, this was another episode where... Why is Ice Cream Man here? Ice Cream Man should be lower in D tier. This was another episode where they first introduced Master Fu. And I think that was like a really good segue into that. Psycho Comedian. I do remember a few things. I think it was a pretty solid episode. Solid B tier. I don't remember you, and I don't... Okay, one of them's Puppeteer. One of them is Puppeteer 2.0, and both of them sucked. Both of them sucked. I love this one. This one's an S tier episode. Whole episode dedicated to Marinette's mother, and she was a fucking baller. I loved her. No one stopped her, and I loved it. And she had to de-akumatize herself, which was even more impressive. She didn't give a damn about what Hawkmoth wanted. She just wanted justice, and I love it. Queen Banana. I do remember it was a D tier episode. It was like, whatever. This is another one. I don't remember because the images are all the same. There's like Style Queen and then Non-Style. One of them, I don't care. I can't establish which episode you two are from. I know one of them's the season finale of season 3, and the other one's just her being akumatized when she had it, and I don't remember which one's which. This is the season finale, and then this was when she got akumatized with it. All I know is the background. Season finale was at the school, and then this one was just her out in the open. I know this one is the same character as this, but with the puppet inside him. But I didn't really care for the episode. It was alright, though. I didn't care for. Reversion, I do remember. It was alright. It was not bad. This one also wasn't bad. It was alright. Move these up to E tier. I think Reversion I remember more of. What the heck is this? What is this? Frog! Sorry. This is... Wait, is that Frog? I think that is. I've just never seen that image before. Where, S tier episode. Actually, no, high A tier episode. Where he akumatized the kid in order to Risk. That's what his name was, Risk. And he just went on and on about, like, giving people risks, and it wasn't about like anything else. And it was a great episode. This one I didn't care for. It was an E tier episode. Rocketeer, solid A tier episode. Where actually high A tier actually, because he revealed who he was to Adrian, and Adrian found out who they were, and it was a really solid episode about shipping and about Nino being a little bitch. But yeah, it was a good episode. I didn't care for this one. Dreamer was a solid A tier episode. Actually, B tier. Yeah, B tier. Dreamer was basically a guy infected dreams and made their nightmares come true. Blah 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 blah. Santa Claus. Why is there another Santa Claus? There are two? I don't remember. I'll send you E tier. I don't remember you. Oh, this might be from the holiday special. That's why. Oh well. This is when this episode, I forgot the name of it. I don't remember what the names of the majority of these, but like this is where not Adrian's who is Marinette's friend? Well, whatever her friend's name is, but her sisters got akumatized, and then she was given the Miraculous of the Fox. Solid B tier, not bad. Senti Bubbler, solid B tier as well, not bad. He held Marinette's friend captive in order to find out tried to get her to tell who Ladybug was. I can't tell what episode that is. I love this. Luca's in it. No, but seriously though, I see it's low S tier. It's not bad. Silencer was his name, and he got akumatized in order to bring justice to Marinette. And I think Luca Kofane is just the best character in the show. This one's stupid. I didn't care for it. I think it was a good episode though, so A tier. Comedian or a magician got akumatized and blah blah blah. He almost made Gabriel go commit suicide. So, solid episode. Simple Man. B tier, not bad. Who are you? Chloe. Chloe's cousin. No, not Chloe. Yes, Chloe's cousin. I forgot her name. Zoe. That's her name. Chloe and Zoe. Solid episode. I actually do like Zoe a lot. She's a really nice parrot character. I have no idea who the fuck that is. Oh wait, this is a train episode where the robot guy's creator's mother got akumatized, and they Star Train was what she was called. I think a solid B episode. Not bad. Solid B. I think this is an S tier episode. Mostly because it was the start of everything. It gave like the backstory of everyone, and I liked the episode a lot. No one cared. No one gave a damn about Stormy Weather. This one was okay. So this is Stormy Weather was her first introduction. Stupid episode. Didn't care for it. This one was I think introduction to season 4 or season 3, and it was like, hi, I'm Marinette, and then it went on of a whole like recap of season 1 and 2, which was absolutely amazing. This is Risk and this is some other villain, but like it's a solid S tier episode. Honestly, a higher S tier episode. This is a pretty good episode. Both this and Risk were absolutely phenomenal. Style Queen. Honestly, not bad. I give it a solid B tier. This one's also a solid B tier, because this one was an episode where she got akumatized, plunged the world into the sea. Someone hired her for Team Aqua. Pokemon reference if you guys don't know. But she made it so that they had to go to Master Fu, and get him to help them with the recipes to upgrade the Miraculous. It was also the first episode where Adrian got introduced to him, which I think was phenomenal. Actually, yeah, because of that, it's an A tier. It's an A tier. Time Tiger, don't care for you. Actually, I do remember you though. Another Time Tiger. I think this one's actually higher. Actually, okay. So this one is Time Skater or whatever she was called. Honestly, it was a pretty mediocre episode. But Time Tiger though, ooh, it popped off. I love this episode. In fact, it's gonna be an A tier. Basically, villain from the future came back in time, wrecked them, and then basically had them concede, get help from future Ladybug and Cat Noir, and then Hawkmoth was about to get his ass beaten because he was not going to get the Miraculous. Because they foreshadowed a different Hawkmoth in the future. I do remember this episode, solid D tier. I don't remember much from it. I think this was when the Rockstar's assistant got akumatized, and then she went teleport. She went basically Danny Phantom on everyone. This is truth. This is truth, and I love this episode. It's solid A tier, even though it's about Luca Kufane. Actually, it has Luca Kufane. Luca akumatized the third time into truth, where he tried to get this truth out of Marinette because, they were dating at the time, and she was being sussy as hell, and then he literally asked her straight up under a bridge in the most beautiful scene, "Hey, I've never had my father, blah blah blah, all this emotional stuff, and I only want the truth from you. Can you please tell me why you're always busy?" And she was like, "Sorry, I can't tell you that, because she's a bitch." I'm just kidding. I understand her reasoning, but like still, she could have said it and worded it a lot better. But yeah, solid episode. I loved it. Introduction to the Fox Girl. Honestly, a solid in terms of episode B. Yeah, B tier. I like this episode a lot, but I'm gonna say it's a solid D tier. It doesn't really do much. Other than, actually a solid top of, I don't know, second to C tier. Because her dad, Marinette's dad, got akumatized, and he basically just duked the shit out of Cat Noir. But Cat Noir proved themselves to be like a loving boyfriend. Or potential. Yep, Wishmaker, S tier. Luca Kufane found out! Oh, I love him! He's the only, I think, was he the first? Trying to think in the order of the series. I do think, I do believe that he found out before, what's it called? Alia. That's Marinette's friend, Alia. I think he found out before Alia, and I think that's why I'm putting it in S tier, because he found out their secret identities because of his power and the situation, and he chose to keep it. And I think Luca is just the best character, and I love him. And this episode, actually, fuck it, it's my favorite episode so far. And last one is Zombie Zoo. E tier. I don't really care. But yeah, this is going to be my list for all of them from season 1 to season 4. Because I think season 4, I know this one was when Alia found out about Marinette's identity. This one was when Luca found out. But I love Luca more because he's just a handsome babe. But yeah, I think this should be a good list for me, honestly. Not bad. In terms of episodes of my preferences, not bad at all. A lot of these I don't remember. I can't tell what these episodes are, which really do suck. I feel like I should know this one, and I don't know why. I feel like I also know this one, but I don't know why. This feels like Felix, but it's not Felix, because Felix is over here. But yeah. There's a lot of F tier, because a lot of these I didn't care for. This one, I just hated this episode. This one should be in the B tier, honestly, but I just hated it because it was boring. But yeah. I think this is a solid good list. A tier is my favorites of either Luca or providing good story. A tier is also providing good story and introducing characters and having having the characters actually physically almost lose. B tier is ones that I liked a lot in terms of either introducing a new character, improving the plot, or just having nice moments. C tier is just the episodes that are really solid. Really solid episodes. D tier is the ones where I like, but also don't really like. Bufana's just kind of there. Actually, I'm moving Bufana down to F tier. E tier are the ones that I barely remember, or at least remember a good portion of. And then F tier are the ones that I physically don't remember or I thought were really fucking stupid. And then these are the episodes I don't know. I really did wish I knew. I know this one's probably the Christmas episode. I have no idea what these 5 are. But yeah. This is my list for Miraculous Ladybug. A show I highly recommend. If you guys ever wanted to watch it, I highly recommend it. It's a really good show. And yeah, that's my tier list for them all. Thank you guys for listening, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.